Hi, this is Barbie Ferreira, and I'm here with Letterboxd. Literally been pondering on it, but number one, Poetic Justice. One of my faves. Love a good romantic drama moment. Okay, top four. First, Harold and Maude. I was a very dark child, and I really related to Harold. I always want to find my Maude, and it makes me cry every single time I watch it. I watch it probably once a year. The movie that made me want to be an actress is Monster. I think Charlize's performance in it. I remember watching it as a kid and being like, also, here's a theme is I watched a lot of crazy stuff as a child. But that really was like why I wanted to become an actor, is just because of her performance in it.
All right, my first one. I'm gonna go with the Embrace of the Serpent, because I felt it was a really beautifully well-executed film about Latin America and the Amazon and conquest, colonialism. So it had all the subject matters that are important to me. And it was great filmmaking.
My top four favorite films are Mr. Deeds Goes to Town. First of all, I think I had a huge crush on Gary Cooper when I was a kid. The movie's so beautiful. There's so much decency and fairness and humanity inside of it.
Well, one of my first favorite films, I worked at a video store and I got my hands on an underground copy of Superstar, the Karen Carpenter story. And it was the first film, that made me feel that I could be a filmmaker. It was made with dolls on Super 8 camera. I was like, I don't have to come for money. I don't have to be this, have this family that of filmmakers. I can do it. There's always a way to find a way to tell the story, and that was like the perfect way to tell that story. And that also led me to Welcome to the Dollhouse. So Todd Solondz in general, I feel like that's
Welcome to the Dollhouse. I watched it when I was really young. I'm pretty sure it was like the first rated R movie I ever watched. And the last one is Death Proof. It's my favorite. It's I just love femme fatale. I think it's like an amalgamation of everything. So
I think my second one would be Little Miss Sunshine. Because as Todd Solondz showed me the darkness, there was a lot of hope and light in Little Miss Sunshine, and I was really drawn to that. That's kind of my tone in my films. I feel like the characters are very real. The stakes are very high for them. They're funny, but they don't know they're funny, and their pain is real.
Okay, A League of Their Own. Classic. There's no crying in baseball. Lady Sings the Blues. Legendary.
Before Morris Perros, before all these like really gritty urban films, it was Rodrigo Day, where he went into a real neighborhood in Medellin with real kids, and they were real gangsters, and some of them died right after the filmmaking, so it was kind of tragic. But it was a really powerful film that set the tone for like all that gritty filmmaking of the 80s and 90s.
The Sound of Music, I still spin like that, and whenever I need to feel like I'm in the mountain air, and I sing The Hills Are Alive.
Oh my God, I'm blanking. Alfonso Cuarón's Y Tu Mamá También. It feels nostalgic, and the filmmaking and these two fully realized characters, the characterizations are so brilliantly delineated. I'm gonna have to go with Godfather, because it's just one of the most perfect films in every respect: acting, writing, cinematography, directing. It's a perfect movie, and there are very few perfect movies.
Cabaret and The Matrix. I just love the feeling that what we're looking at and what we're living in is not necessarily all that it seems. Also Keanu, I'm trying to avoid saying that, but it's a little true.
Let's just run it with Wedding Crashers. Yes, I'm a comedy girl. Oh. Love a good comedy. Can I do an honorable mention, number 5?
Oh my gosh, how many?
Yes, The 5 Heartbeats. Legendary. If you know, you know. So good. Robert Townsend, everybody. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. And if anybody's seen it, you know exactly what I just did.
Number 3 is Edward Scissorhands. I just fell in love with the story. I fell in love with the magic, the music by Danny Elfman. Number 4 is A Fantastic Woman, the Chilean film. A lot of people haven't seen it. I do talk about it all the time. I just love, humanizing the trans experience. I think she is just incredible. The lead actress beyond incredible. It just represented the trans experience in a way with hope and light, a light in the darkness. It was really important to me, and I hadn't really seen a lot, because we see a lot of, tragedies and really painful things that happen, like Boys Don't Cry or something like that, which are great, those are great films, but I needed some light. I was like, she's still grieving, she's still facing bias, she's still going through stuff, but she is this incredible human with so much light and music and art, and I left that film just feeling really uplifted.